You don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt. That could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it'll bring up third down. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for two.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Chiefs, nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talked about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Mahomes to throw once more. That's caught at the 3. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. And Mahomes is going to keep it. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack, but see how they attack them here.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Chiefs, 1st down.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And Mahomes is going to keep it. Here's a quick throw right side. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
16. Buccaneers 8.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some...
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He's got Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. On 1st down, Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
On play action, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. William Golston in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
1st down.
To throw is Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains. The left side completion to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So at that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors at that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center of the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
And the next-gen stats can compute his time to throw down to the smallest detail, and they say that that sack occurred in 1.6 seconds. Wow.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up.
They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And shutting him off. Now open field. Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. Past the 20.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next
all
time.
the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. 77 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, He was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
First down, Tampa Bay.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Brady going to throw. And he finds Howard complete.
They ain't ready for us.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, 54 yards. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone, but today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, but they're extremely athletic, and they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
Tyreek Hill set to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start with the option. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and...
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Jordan Whitehead on the tackle.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Vita Vea on the stop.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,